Hello there and welcome. I think everybody would like to change their money paradigm, their perception of money. So let's stop and ask ourselves, how do we do that? Well, first of all, let's become aware that most people have a terrible paradigm insofar as money is concerned. A paradigm is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior, and almost all of our behavior is habitual. Do you know your perception of money, what you earn, how you earn it, was probably established by some ancient ancestor? It goes way back. Have you ever wondered why almost all welfare recipients are third, fourth, fifth generation welfare recipients? It's bred right into the genes. You are genetically conditioned. You're genetically conditioned. That's what's passed along from mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, and on down the line. And their thinking is programmed into your mind. And then, of course, you come into an environment and it's programmed there. Ask yourself, what was the environment like insofar as finances are concerned when you were a child? Now, I was born during the Depression. And then in a very early age, I was in the middle of a world war. Times were tough. That's all we heard. That's all I grew up with. I had to really do some serious studying in my mid-20s to get out of that. And I was fortunate that I did the study and then I got the direction. Because most of the people of my age, they never did get out of it. But you see, I get into the book, Think and Grow Rich. You want to change your money paradigm? Get this book and study it. Or get our book. You can download it for nothing. Download our book. You were born rich. See, the truth is everyone's born rich. Most people are just a little short of money.
All right. Happy Friday. Happy Friday from wherever you are. It's 6 o'clock here in Orange County. Welcome to day 5 of the 5-day life challenge, Smiling from the Inside Out for Dentists. I'm so happy and grateful that you are spending this time, this 1 hour together, this whole week together. Let me see where you are coming from. Comment on the chat right here. If you are live, put in a 1. If you replay, put in a 2 so we know where you're coming from. Thank you for attending the last 4 days. Today is day 5. We're going to talk about the truth about money. It's a topic that we all want to know, and school didn't teach us about money at all. And guess what? It's Friday, right? We can't wait until Friday and the weekend. We spend most of our week time, trading time for money, working. We're going to work to earn money. I want to explain to you a little bit more about working to the concept of Bob. And you might hear something that you never heard before. And Bob always said that, working to earn money is the worst way to earn money. We work for satisfaction. We work for satisfaction. We work to provide a service. And I will explain the law of compensation a little bit more later. It's the law of compensation. Okay, we follow that law and we understand what money is. You're gonna transform your financial life. You can be healthy, wealthy, and happy right now. All right, so I hope you like that clip. I chose that clip for a reason. I was like Bob too. I grew up during the Vietnam War. I was born in 1970. So the Vietnam War ended in 1975. I grew up in poverty with lack and limitation. We didn't have anything. We lost our house. My dad was a major in the Air Force. He built a house inside the military compound because in the headquarters, because he's a major in the training. So after the war, it's the military zone, so we lost everything. Uh, my dad was in prison for 7 years. We have nothing. So that's what I grew up with. With no money, with lack and limitation, with nothing. I remember we didn't have a refrigerator, we didn't have TV. It's good that we didn't watch TV, but I grew up with no TV, no refrigerator. I didn't know what my friend was talking about when we go to school because I just didn't know. I just do other things for joy, for entertainment, I guess. So thank you for staying with us the last 4 days, and congratulations for those who taking action by booking a call with me. It's gonna amazing. It's gonna change your life, and I'm really excited to get on the call with you. Let me review the last 4 days. Day one, we talk about goal, a C-type goal, something that you really, really want, something that you dream about, something that you so want, but you have not done it yet. It's beautiful, it's scary, and exciting you at the same time. That is a C-type goal. For this challenge, I want you to pick the one that you really, really want, the one that make you smiling from the inside out, the one that you will be celebrating at the end of this year on New Year's Eve with your family. And day two, we talk about the stick person, your mind, how your mind works, and how you, by using your mind, your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, you can create anything that you want. How your mind works, how 95% of your daily life is controlled by your subconscious mind, and there like 96% of what we do every single day is controlled by your subconscious mind. So if you don't know that, now you know. Also, we talk about fear and faith. We talk about all the fear that we have, uh, stress, and a lot of stress and burnout we hear daily now in the dental world, in any industry, in general. And what is it? Why? What is the root cause of that? Why would we have fear? And also fear and terror barrier. When you think about the goal, think about what is it that you want, and when you're about to do something to change your life, you get out of this feeling of not feeling good, not enjoying your life right now. Day four, yesterday, we talked about the power of decision, how to make a decision from the frequency of where you want to be, of who you already have, your goal. And then when you make that decision from what you want, the universe will bring to you everything you need, the how, the resource, the money, the people, anything you need. The only thing you need is a decision. Do you want it or not? That's the only question. And today we're going to talk about money, because uh, your goal might be a money goal, your goal might be something else, but guess what? We spend the majority of our week time, at least 8 hours a day, to go to work and to earn money, and you don't understand money. And is the money control you, or you will control the money? I want to share with you today what Bob taught me about money, that school didn't teach us this. We paid hundreds of $1,000 years in dental school, but I didn't learn this from dental school. I had a MBA, mini MBA in Paradigm University. I didn't learn about that too. Um, yeah, so I didn't learn that from my parent, from teacher, from anyone. So Bob is the one of number one well-known teacher in prosperity, and he taught me this: you can grow rich with peace of mind. You just have to want it. You don't need to know how. You don't need to know any special knowledge. Remember that. But you can tap into the best. You can tap into the knowledge of the universe. That is already here. That's already here. So let me share with you here the slide that I got it from my mentor. Let's start from the beginning here. All right, good. All right, we see that now, right? Everyone's seeing that? Yes. So, what to understand the truth about money, you have to understand what is money? What is money? Money will magnify who you already are. If you are a good person, you're going to do amazing things. If you're a bad person, you're going to do bad things. That's it. You're already who you are. Just having more money will magnify you, who you are. And then the purpose of money, when you really truly understand what does money only provide two sole purpose. And when you understand this, you're going to think about money differently. You're going to have a different relationship with money. Number one, money, the purpose of money is to make you comfortable, to have what you have. You have the house you live in, your car you drive, the food you eat, the clothes that you wear. Basic need. And number two is to enable you to provide service far beyond your physical presence. Like to make impact beyond where you can be. We're going to work to provide a service and to earn money, right? We work for satisfaction. We don't go to work for money. That was the first time I heard Bob said that. It didn't make sense to me at all, but now after learning his material, I understood it now. Yes. Now, and just like health, worry about money will consume our time and energy until we don't have anything left. So think about growing up. Look back in your little life. How was your life? How was your environment growing up? What do you hear about money? So Bob and me, we grow up with lack and limitation. I hear a lot of belief like money does not grow in the tree. We don't have money. We have to work hard to earn money. We have to grind, all of that. And none of them are true. I want to explain to you a little bit later. So when I really understand, the first time I met Bob, he shared with me the 3 income strategy that I did not know. And I believe that if you first time listen to this, hearing this, you might not know too. So the first strategy is M1 income. Is you're trading time for money. Is that what we are doing? What I was doing as a dentist. 96% of people doing this. Doesn't matter who you are. You can be the best oral surgeon, neurosurgeon, dentist. You are trading your time for money. You go to work, you earn money. You provide a service. If you don't go to work, you don't have money. That's 96% of people doing that. M2 is money make money. Using money to create money. So if you work and you save up, you have some money, right? And then you will invest your money, but that will that require a lot of saving, putting it aside. That's the only 3% of people doing that. It's called M2 income. So there's money at work or people at work. There's only two ways. Are you doing the work or money doing the work? Money is the best employee. Money doesn't need to sleep. Money doesn't get sick, right? Are you working or your money is working for you? And then the M3 income is only 1% of the world are doing this, and they are earning 96% of all the money and all the wealth. That's when you multiply your time. You multiply your time for income. You create multiple stream of income, multiple service for income. And it's not multiple job. Remember, it's a different. If you create multiple job, then you're doing M1 and you trade even more time for money. So M3 is a leverage income. You multiply your time, you can leverage other people money, you can leverage different strategies. There's a lot I can share a little bit later. But now knowing that, so I was doing M1 income. I was trading my time for money. I was living in bondage. If you remember what day 3 is about, the terror bearer, the first step, X type condition. I have some M2, but not a lot of M3. So when I follow what Bob teaching, he said that you can create multiple MSI, called MSI, multiple service for income or multiple stream of income. And then money will flow to you even when you're sleeping. And you can use your time to do what you love. So doing this right now, this is my C time. I follow Bob and I create multiple stream of income. So now this is what I'm doing. I have multiple business, multiple service for income from all over the world. They all go into my bank account. Some of them most of them I don't manage at all. I have team manage for me. I don't worry about it all. The one that I love the most, like this, doing this coaching here. This is the one of the service that I do because I love it. I spend day and night with it. I wake up excited to do that. And you can do the same thing, whatever it is. I see a lot of concern and share and talk in the dental world about retirement. And then Bob talked about this a lot. We don't retire. I don't believe in retirement. Retirement is a belief. It's a paradigm someone created some time ago, and we just accept it, right? Retire and do what? Remember, one of the law of the law is law of energy. Energy just is. We're either growing or dying. If you're not growing, you're dying. A lot of people, when they retire, they die because they're not living anymore. They're dying from the inside. So instead of retire, we change the word to rewire. Rewire to do something that excites you, that grow you, and make impact. So that's what I did. When I was 50 years old, I exited out of dentistry. I didn't renew my license because this is what I love to do. This is what I said I would do when I'm 70. That was my vision. That's one of my goals. I put 20 years. I will be able to retire from dentistry and doing what I love, travel the world, doing all of this that I want, bucket list. I did it when I was 50. That was a 20-year shortcut for me to create my freedom, time freedom, mental freedom, financial freedom, to be who I want to be, do what I want to do with the people I want to, and then to be able to have more, and also one of the most important, to give more of myself. This is what I love to do because I want to help you. I want to help every single dentist to do the same because you deserve the best life right now, every single one of us. So that is the concept of MSI. If you have any question, reach out to me. I have a lot of information about this that it will require a lot more to learn about this. I will teach you how to do this. I did this before. I was like you. I accepted that idea. I allowed myself to impress that idea into my subconscious mind. Remember, I want to build multiple streams of income. I want to do what I love to do, and I jump over the terror barrier. And look where I am right now. That's what I want you to do the same also. Now, money paradigm audit. This is one of the most important. Remember, I share with you what I learned. I share with you what I use to help my client multiply the income, making their monthly income become their daily income. I did it too. And you can do the same because we are all the same. If I can do it, you can do the same or even better because what? We are the same, right? There's no different. So now, this is one of the exercise that will identify if you have any money belief growing up. Again, if you spend 1 hour with me here, I know it's Friday, right? But instead of going out for happy hour, you spend your time in here, you invest your time in here, it's gonna give you 100 times, 100 hour back. It can build, this is a free challenge, but this concept will help you to make $1 million if you're willing to. I already have my happy hour early in the morning. I woke up really early today. I did a muff this morning. Every Friday, that's my happy hour, So if you wonder what a muff is, it's a Lieutenant Muff. He died as a hero. So to honor him in CrossFit, we're doing this muff exercise. You wear a 20-pound weight vest. You run for 1 mile. You go back home. Wherever you are, you do 100 pull-up. You do 200 push-up, and then you do 300 air squat, and you do another run, and then you try to aim for under 42 minutes. It depends on how old you are. If you can run under your age, I'm 50 years old. I did it under 42. I'm happy with that. I'm stronger than when I was 20. I built a new self-image. Talking about self-image, because we have so many people participate in this, and I love it. I like it. I'm gonna extend 2 more days instead of 5 days. So tomorrow, Saturday, I'm gonna share 1 more day, and then on Sunday, I'm gonna share about self-image, how to build a new self-image of you, of the most vibrant health that you can be. I'm stronger than when I was in my 20s because I create that new self-image of who I want to be. And I want you to be the same. You feel amazing every single day. You can do that, and I will show you that. So remember, stay for Sunday, day 7, the self-image. I want to share with you tomorrow too. So now, do this. Pull out a sheet of paper, okay? And really do this with me. Answer this question. Be honest with yourself. You can share in the chat, or you can keep it to yourself. Doesn't matter. Write out the date and see when you did this and see when it happened. What is the most you ever earned in a year? Write it down. How do you feel when you think about earning 2 times that, 5 times that, 10 times that? How do you feel? What thought came up with you when you think about that? Where am I? Okay, there you go. Hold on. I want to show myself here when I talk to you. There you go. Okay, so how do you feel when you think about earning 2 times in a year, 5 times in a year, 10 times in a year? What does it feel? Put it down. And number 3, be very honest with yourself. What money habit or belief did you inherit from your family? What did you hear growing up? I shared with you mine already. Bob shared with you his. I grew up hearing a lot of things that was not true. limiting belief about money. Money is bad, money is evil, money doesn't grow on the tree. You have to work hard to earn money. You have to grind to earn money. You don't want to lose your hard-earned money. We hear that a lot, right? Imagine telling you that. So now, write it down. And now I'm going to help you to bust those limiting beliefs. I had it and I busted. You can do the same. This is how you shift it. Day 2, we did this with the number 2 limiting belief about who you are, about your goal. But this is about the money paradigm. Money is important. There's 4 areas in our life, 4 biggest areas in our life. Your business, your finance, right? Your physical health, your relationship, and then your spiritual and contribution. Those are 4 areas. Each of them are interdependent. So money is important in that area, but it's not the most important, but it is important in that area. Nothing can replace money. Now do you understand what money means? I'm going to show you how to identify your limiting belief about money. Replace them with opposite, with an empowering belief, and reinforce daily with repetition and emotion. With a gold card and impress on your subconscious mind. And that's how you reprogram yourself. So now you ready? I'm going to pick an example, okay? Example that if you have a goal to make $100,000 a month, it can be passive income, it can be multiple stream of income, it can be active income, it can be combination of all the income you have. You're excited about that. You're saying, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $100,000 per month with ease. And you put in a date in here that you will have it by a certain day, right? You're saying that. But now, what are the thoughts that are coming up? What are the thoughts that are coming up when you say that? You can have thoughts like, yes, I can buy a house I want. Yes, I can be debt free. I can travel where I want. I can give to the cause I want to. But then there's some thought that come up like, am I being too greedy? That will never work. I never earned over $10,000 a month before. Oh, but I have time freedom. Yeah. But this is what I really, really want. But then there's some thought about I'm not worthy enough. It's not possible. I have to work harder, a lot harder than this because I already worked so hard. I have to work a lot harder than this. So all that would come up, right? It did for me. Guess what? What are the 2 that come up the most? Every single time you think about money, what are the 2? Create the awareness. Be honest with yourself. Evaluate your thinking, your thought. You have 78,000 thoughts a day. How many of them are positive? How many of them are negative? Where do you hear that from? Where do you learn that from? From the news? Sometimes from our parents. Our parents do the best they could. But they didn't know. They didn't know this information. Our teacher, our school, our culture. I came from Vietnam. I came here when I was 21. So there's a lot of belief I have about money in Vietnam. That was not good. Some of them was good, but majority of them are not. I kept the good one and I combined it with all the good belief I learned from here in America. There's so much opportunity here. The land of the dream. And I grateful and thankful to have met Bob and understand English. I think in English now, I can express myself better in English than in Vietnamese. I'm fluent in Vietnamese, but I understood this more. Thanks to Bob. Thanks to listening to his teaching. So now, what are the two most limiting beliefs that came up to you, that negative self-talk that come up to you every single day, even before you join this challenge? When you pay your bill, when you go out and spend something, when you go on vacation, when you buy something, when you pay the bill, when you pay tax, what is that feeling right before you about to spend it or right after? What is that? Notice that. So now use the car, same gold card I have. You're going to write a new money paradigm in present tense. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $100,000 a month with ease. And put a date when you want it. Read it morning and night, or the next 7 days, next 30 days, together with your gold card, if you have any. I did. I have a lot of limiting beliefs, but pick the two that come up the most. Remember, you don't want to do so many. You want to pinpoint two only. Those are the two most destructive beliefs. And you can do this by creating opposite belief, empowering belief. One of them could be this. You can use it on your phone screen saver. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantity to multiple sources on a continuous basis. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities to multiple sources on a continuous basis. It might feel strange to you at first, but keep writing it, keep reading it, keep listening to it. And remember, create a voice loop of you, your own voice saying this, you telling you. This is the best suggestion. We call auto-suggestion. Instead of hearing the news, hearing belief from other people, this is what you telling you. This is what you want. That is how your subconscious mind will accept this, and your body will automatically follow it with the action, with the idea. So happy and grateful now that money comes to me easily and effortlessly. That's one of the affirmations you can use also. Now, money comes to people. Money does not come from people. So it's the dentist now. Money come to your patient, not come from your patient. You serve more patients, serve more people, and you become the channel for wealth. Money is a servant, not a tool. You are the master. Money must circulate. It is meant to be used, enjoy, and circulate. So if you have this book, or you can download this book, reach out to me. I have a free download PDF. Remember, I said if you put out the gold card, post in there, I will personally mail this to you. In here, Bob will teach you about money. Money must circulate. It's meant to be used, enjoy, and circulate. Do you respect, circulate, and use money for growth? To invest in yourself, in your mind. Bob said that from years of talking to people from all over the world, this is what most people want. 3 things. I just shared this in some of the dental group yesterday. We talked about financial freedom. Most people thought that they need a lot of money, but they end up settling for a lot less. Chapter 2 in You Were Born Rich, Bob thought about how much is enough. Study that and you know. So number 1, there's no concern about money ever. You can do that easily. You might be there already. You just don't know it. Number 2, You want to wake up excited about what you're about to do every single day. What are you doing every single day? You love what you do. Ask yourself a question. There's a question that I think Sandy Gallagher got it from Steve Jobs. Ask yourself this question. If today is your last day, will you be doing what you're about to do? And if the answer is no, how long has it been no? I talked to a lot of people, a lot of dentists all over the world. The answer has been no for them for so long. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. You have one shot at life. Why you want to do that? That is called bondage, living in bondage, living 50 years after 50 times the same year over and over in that routine. You're not doing what you love, you're not growing, you're not living. And number 3, spend time with people who are upbeat and inspiring, like people in this group who want to grow, who want to change, who want to make more impact. If you're doing that, your day is amazing, fulfilling. This is what all people want. It is easy. And if you follow and you apply what we taught in the last 5 days, you can do this. You can feel the same. You can smile from the inside out. Remember, life doesn't have to be hard. Life doesn't have to be hard. If you think it's hard, it's hard. If you think it's easy, it's easy. You're telling that to your subconscious mind. Now, Warren Buffett used 6 hours a day to himself. You cannot give what you don't have. Are you giving yourself an hour a day, like what you're doing now? Thinking about what you want, planning, dreaming, writing out what you want. And then also invest in your mind, exercise your mental muscle. And then that will in turn tell your body. Remember, your body is an instrument of your mind. If you tell your mind that, you tell your subconscious mind that, your body have to follow. That's it. That's it simple. That's this whole concept of the sick person. Only think about what you want. And don't think about what you don't want. Because it will happen. So money is energy. Thought is energy. Money is energy. Money is an idea. Elon Musk become a trillionaire because of an idea he had. And that idea is right now in the universe. The way to make an airplane is already there. But the Wright brother is the one who tapped into that. So what is the idea that you have? That's the C-type goal. What is that idea that you have that you're not allowing yourself to tap into the universe? Everything is from an atom. Everything is the same, remember. It just vibrates differently. This is physics. We are all the same, but we just vibrate differently. A lot of people complain about, I'm in a golden handcuff in dentistry. But are you really in a golden handcuff or are you in a bronze handcuff? As I met people who have a $200 million handcuff, that is a golden handcuff. So really thinking about what kind of handcuff you have and stop saying that. You can do a lot more for yourself, for your family, and for the world. So now, this is the 4 habits for financial freedom. Remember, your paradigm is a multitude habit. I'm sharing this with you because this can help a lot. I know a lot of people in a lot of dental group, and we hear people talk about this all the time. And I just want to share with you, this is a habit. Number one is the habit of increasing your income. Always think about increasing your income by increasing your service. We're going to talk about law of compensation later, about all the law of nature that relate to money and financial. Number two is the habit of investing, compounding. You're not saving, you're saving to invest, compounding. So now you compound your thought and your mental attitude first, and then you compounding your money. And in this book here, chapter 2, Bob talked about all you need to do is saving about 10% of your income. Pay yourself first and invest in something. It can be anything that you want to invest in that. And then the habit of debt reduction, we can talk about that too. Right now, we talk about, so now 10% for investing, 20% for debt repayment if you have any debt. So you left with 70% to you to spend to experience life. Because when you remember purpose of money, two things. Number one, makes you comfortable. When you're comfortable, when you're not worried about money anymore, you'll be so relaxed and you can create. You can create more income. Use your imagination, but only when you're not worried. You see? When you worry and doubt about yourself, about money, and that's what you send out to the universe. And the universe will send back to you, and there comes your result, and there comes your bank account. Now, number 4 is the habit of debt reduction. I hear a lot of dentists talking about debt. We all have debt. I have debt, hundreds of $1,000s. I paid it off in 7 years, but now looking back, I shouldn't pay it off that fast. I can do a lot better with that. Now, what you want to do in chapter 2 of You Were Born Rich is you want to create a debt reduction, debt repayment. Set it one time and forget it. Never think about that again. Because guess what? You think about that, you always be in debt. Instead, set the debt repayment one time. Do not emotionalize your feeling with that. Oh, I have so much debt, I this and that. Detach the emotion of resentment. Never blend the emotion of lack. That is just the other side of compounding. That is just on the other side of compounding. Set it and forget it and put all your time, your money, your effort, your energy into creating income so it can surplus your debt. You put your time and money and effort into creating more income. It will surplus your debt. And then this will help you if you still keep saying that, oh, what if I have $200,000 of debt? Remember this law opposite. Debt is just on the other side of compounding. When you are negative $200,000 in debt, and when you want to change, you activate the law of opposite because there is the $200,000, the positive $200,000 on the other side. But when you want that, when you make decision that I'm going to do that, you activate the law of opposite, law of polarity. All right. So now there are 5 forms of human power. I learned a lot from my mentor here. Number 1 is knowledge. Number 2 is ability, money. We're all born with a mind. Knowledge, what you're learning right now is knowledge. Understanding how your mind works. Number 2 is ability. You have unlimited potential. Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to do what it takes to create your goal, to achieve the goal that you want? Number 3 is money. We're all born with a mind. You were born rich. We're all born the same, with a mind, with everything in you to be healthy, happy, and wealthy. Number 4 is people. True freedom is surround yourself by people who can do your job. You can tap into people with knowledge faster, who can support you. And number 5 is in the environment of supporting you, like this environment. We're all doing the same. So now, the highest power, the primary source of power is your mind, your mental attitude. Your mental attitude is your thought, your feeling, your action, and your confidence. So take 100% responsibility for your thought, for your feeling, and for action, and you're in full control. You're not affected by the outside. You think from the inside. You're thinking from the inside out. You live from the inside out. You think from the upside down. You hear me say that a lot. So that is the slide here. Let's see. Any question on that? Let me know. I know that's a lot of things that you heard first time. That's good. That was me a few years back. I didn't hear any of that before. So now go to page 25 of the workbook. We're talking about a law of compensation. And this is a law. When it's a law, it happened to everyone. It applied to you, to me, to every single one. It's a law. Law of compensation states this: the amount of money you earn in your lifetime is directly proportional to your service. The demand, the need for what you do, right? So right now, everyone, there's plenty of need. There's like more need than you can do. People eat every day. People use the teeth every day. So dentistry is an amazing profession. Number 2 is how good you are at it, your ability to do it. And number 3 is the difficulty to replace you, how good you are. So number 2 is there, number 3 is there. The only thing that you can have control is number 2, your ability to do it. Serve more people. Become the best of what you can do. And at that time, you can earn a lot more for the service you provide. And you feel amazing. You feel satisfied. So I used to be a laser dentist. I love laser. I love laser. And I only do laser dentistry and sleep apnea. Those are the main things I do. And then, And then that will give me joy. I really enjoy the technology of laser dentistry and sleep apnea. I was the first and the only dentist in the whole West Coast to use a laser, a procedure called night lace to treat sleep apnea. No one in the West Coast done that. CBS came and they did a interview with me because of that. Never heard of that before, but I always open my and look for things that most people don't know, just like this program. So I was one of the first dentists who used night lace. So when you become a specialist in that area and you love that, you do that. When I about to exit dentistry, when I studied this, I refer out everything else that I don't want to do. And guess what? I make a lot more and I work a lot less. That's a simple concept applying this. So now, at the bottom of page 25, think about a time when your life, when you wanted to make a decision, but fear stopped you. Money stopped you. Fear about money stopped you. When was that? when you buy something, when you purchase something, when you want to take a vacation, someone you want to invest in yourself. So now you understand fear. You know what fear is from day 3, right? So put it down. This money is stopping you. And if you didn't study the decision article, you should for 30 days. Because that's when I learned to make decision just not for money. Make decision based on what I really want. And my life changed. And I'm teaching my children that now because I want them to grow up listening to this, hearing what I do, seeing what I do. And that is when you program your children's subconscious mind. Because the same, we grew up with that. But now you can't blame the past, you can't blame your parent or teacher. You are responsible for change, and you know how to make the change now. After this 5 days, you can make any change to your life. You know the process. Simple. Top of page 26. How do you feel about your current financial situation? Just be honest. How do you feel? You got to know where you are before you know where you want to be. From your A to A and B. This is where you are. Where do you want to be? How do you feel right now? Are you grateful? Are you happy? Just want to know. And then from the exercise earlier, what negative belief you have about money? The relationship to you about money. And then apply to that money audit to bust those 2 exercise, 2 most limiting belief about money. What are your 2 empowering beliefs about money? Are you ready to make a decision to start earning more? All it takes is a decision. You don't need money to buy a house. You don't need money to buy a practice. You only need to make a decision. Once you make a decision, the money will come, the house will come, the resource will come. It's always happened like that. We did that becoming a dentist, applying for dental school. You did that when you buy your house. You did that when you bought your practice. So you can do the same now with the goal that you want right now. You see that? It's a simple, very simple process. But a lot of time, it's a feeling about money. And it's all programming you from a young age. You didn't even know that. It's your vibration about money, your frequency about money. So if money is listening to your thought right now, what would it hear? Is it hear lack or is it hear freedom? It's based on your belief about money. How much is enough? Do you live the way you really want to live for as long as you want to live? And when you don't have to worry about money, you have so much time. What would you do with your time? What would you do with your time? That is when you see time go, something to grow you, to pull in you something you don't even know you have. So I hope by now you connected all the lesson from the beginning to now. The goal is to grow you. I was raised and taught to believe that you have to work hard to earn money, trading time for money. But that's the worst way to earn money because our time is limited. We work for satisfaction. You hear this a lot from me. So you should do what you absolutely love doing every single day. We provide a service in exchange for money. You can provide service and earn money while you are sleeping. And you can create multiple streams of income doing that. So, are you ready to make decision to start earning more? Share with me here. Put a yes, put a one. And now think about financial freedom. What does freedom mean to you? What does financial freedom mean to you? Share in the chat with me here. It's very simple. To be who I want to be, to do what I want to do, with who I want to, when I want to. And I can show you how, following the concept that Bob teach me. And remember, multiple service for income, multiple stream for income is not multiple job. Remember that. When you make a committed decision, all the money in the world will be available to you. You will attract to you what you need. All you need to do is to make a decision. One more thing here I learned from Bob, and I want to share with you here, from understanding the six ghosts of fear that we all have. If we are human, we all have that. Fear of poverty, related directly to money. Fear of criticism, what people think about you. Fear of loss of love. Fear of ill health. Fear of old age, and fear of death. So this is a primal fear going back from hundred or thousand of years. You read chapter 15, you understand that. We all have that fear of poverty. But if money can solve your problem, it's not a real problem. Remember that. I'm saying it one more time. If money can solve your problem, it's not a real problem. I really hope this helped you today. It helped me tremendously to build a new belief about money, about the relationship with money. I'm in control of money instead of money in control of me. And it's a practice. It's a practice. If you hear this the first time and it doesn't feel easy with you, it's good. Start to believe it, start to follow it, and then you will see it will become your reality. So it's 7 o'clock right now. I'm going to get up right now, and at 7:30 Pacific time, I will jump into the Zoom. And if you jump into Zoom, you can ask any question for the last 5 days. Okay, I will open up the multiple hour Zoom there. I will be on at 7:30. I'm going to take a break and have dinner with my family, and we'll be back here to answer any question from the last 5 days. If you want to ask, because I want to really, really share with you how to apply these 5 days to your life right now, to anything that you seriously want. It can be doubling your income, make your monthly income become your daily income. Yes, I did it in dentistry. My client did it. You can do it. Make your yearly become your monthly. Work half time and make more. Survive cancer. You can manifest an ideal spouse. You can manifest a dream house. Pay up your debt and create surplus of income. Have a baby. Whatever it is that you want on the goal, you can do that. So now I'm adding 2 more meetings, full of knowledge and inspiration. More tips to help you achieve better results. We answer all the questions and clear up any doubt for you. And then I want to help you to continue to pursue your goal. Tomorrow, day 6, we're going to talk about how does it look like working in the Freedom Time coaching community. Now, how it is to have a community to support you, like a mastermind. We can all study together. We can all learn from each other. I can learn from you. You can learn from me. and then I will walk you through each step of how does it look like working with me. I will answer any question you have. Also, I'm going to share a lot of things I learned along the way from the last 9 years studying this information and applying it and get my freedom. And then now I just want to share day 7. We'll talk about true identity and self-image of who you really are, who you were born and why you were born. What is the purpose? So important. Okay, very, very important. Let's see, it's 7 o'clock now, so thank you again. Sending you love. Have an amazing day. Happy Friday to you. Have an amazing weekend. But I really hope you will jump back into Zoom at 7:30 with me here. You can spend some time together. We can see face to face, and you don't have to be afraid. It will be safe. It will not be recording. Okay, we just answer question only. If anything you want to ask, and then tomorrow we'll be back here at 6 p.m. again, Pacific time on YouTube. It's going to be amazing again. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Bye.